camera butt. Hey, Norman.
I'm trying to be.
David.
You were standing near the camera usually goes.
Out. That's Nirvana.
Excuse me.
I said a bad example.
Hey guys, can you please move down here?
I'll give it a count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Where did you do that? Yeah, me.
Hello everyone,
It's the
welcome
British
to
weather.
news and updates from Mark. Please mute yourself during the news, please. And this is my co-host, Jay.
Hey everybody,
Lavelle.
welcome!
Lavelle
Glad
is
to have you here.
away today, so I've got lovely Jay instead.
Yeah, I'm filling in for the lovely Laurel, who's traveling right now, but we miss her. And send her good wishes.
Okay, it's just so as normal, we'll go through the news. But one addition, we have SDK news. So we had the SDK developer meetup, which was on a couple of days ago. So it's happening more regularly now, as we are closing to the new version of the new SDK, known as the MRE SDK, with more worlds appearing in the featured worlds list, using the new SDK, and we are eager for everyone to test drive these. First off, we're going to check out some of what's being used with the SDK, and what we're using is Unity. So first off, we have Cheyenne Mountain Complex, home of the Stargate Command, or the STC, which we like to call it. Amazing Stargate in DHD, or Dying Home device, created by I Won't Say, allows you to type in a gate address and teleport through the Stargate to new worlds. So Abydos is first up, designed by myself, a great landscape to explore, complete with pyramid housing, the gate, and the village of Abydos nearby. Next is Flat Earth, which was one of the first bases, and a great example of the possibilities with the new SDK. So expect more worlds to be added to the Stargate network soon. For more information, check out the World Builders on Discord. So keeping on with featured worlds, we have the Gloomy Forest by Is That Toasted, is a test world and one of the several particle tests and other ideas with the SDK. Next is Brooklyn Rooftop Hangout, which features snowfall and great fireside hangout on the roof of a building in Brooklyn, complete with city sound effects. Next is Proxide's Spirit Cave, and it's a surreal fantasy world of magical underwater creatures in a deep sea cave. Now, I've been to this one and I absolutely love it, so make sure you check that one out. Next is check out the Cube Space by Alan, a surreal adventure in cubes. And if you love sports, check out Federer's Soccer and Space Court by Aziz. If you'd like to see one of your new SDK worlds featured here in the news, tell us about it in the World Builders Discord channel with a photo. So, Jimmy, our fearless world building master of AltSpace admin, has been working nearly tirelessly to ensure a smooth transition for the world builders and the new SDK. He is working hard on adding to the documentation and instructions for world building through help.altvr.com. Some additional news on that includes the addition of scaling to the World Space Editor. You may now scale assets by a percentage, enlarging or reducing, say, by 25%. We used to have spaces in worlds, but now, due to Laurel and other world builders, NAGs, we have worlds in various universes. You will see the change from world to universe in the menu at altvr.com, and expect the change in your UI soon, including the likelihood of the space editor changing to world editor for consistency. In addition to featured and popular worlds, Jimmy's added top and favorited. When you favourite a world, it will appear on the altvr.com website, and the top worlds are listed by numbers of visitors. The popular list features worlds actively visited in the moment, not in general. Expect all of these options for worlds will make their way into the in-world UI soon. So rumours are flying around that the world building team is working on adding undo and copying, but you didn't hear it here. Okay, so more featured worlds. So we have, first up is the Glass Maze by Valve. It's an optical illusion of coloured glass accompanied by music of water glass concert musician Robert Tizo. How do you want to pronounce that one? Dream World by Marcel features a Stonehenge of vending machines and variations on tic-tac-toe with a space theme. Tony Films is back at it with one of the new popular worlds in Altspace, Tony's Arcade. He's come up with some creative ways to throw basketballs in this fun arcade, so go check it out. Terminatrix by Mika J has a wild robot time travel theme filled with adventure. And Mary's World is a fun and crazy fantasy forest with trees and cylinders to climb and fly. Cotton Candy's Candyland is a fun video theatre to enjoy. So that's all the featured worlds out of the way. So the amazing worlds created for the holidays are now open and at the very end of the featured world list. So check them out for inspiration on the creative possibilities of world building in Altspace, along with the parade portal of all the parade floats from Thanksgiving. If you are a fan of Olive Garden, we are hearing rumours of an Olive Garden 2.0. Not sure how Don can improve on the first one, but stay tuned as we turn our ear to the Altspace rumour network. So, the winter version of Toys R Us event space for the LGBTQ+ community is still available through a teleporter in the campfire. This space, made out of love for the community as well as a reminder of the child within all of us, has been updated to use the latest SDK technology going forward. A huge team worked with Chris on this, and we're all proud of what they've done with the space. So, Jay, what's up with events?
Well, thank you, Mark. Wow, I can't believe worlds are now turning into universes because of all the activity. That's awesome.
Well,
yeah.
yeah,
So
Rail's nagging, you know.
Right. Well, there's a new Altspace 101 that's going to be starting this coming week. The Altspace volunteer team has been in training, and Kaylin, our volunteer manager, has been working with them closely to ensure a smooth transition. So the goal is to make the presentation quicker, simpler, and allow more time for answering questions. Flying is going to become optional depending on the preference of the team member leading the 101, but you know, we want to ensure that we can help newcomers to Altspace learn how to fly. That's why we're here, to help each other. So, you know, so be sure to pitch in if you know how to fly and take someone flying. We're going to return back to our normally scheduled programs and events this week after we recovered from the hustle and bustle of the holiday season. So check out the events list in the world or on the website at altvr.com for specifics, because there's been a few minor adjustments to the schedule for the regularly scheduled events and activities. But there's so much to do in Altspace, isn't that the truth? And it's hard to keep up. But there are a few upcoming highlights to keep on your radar. So be sure and meet them, you know, and mark them as interested to get an email reminder from Altspace. And you can do that by opening up your events, looking on your events calendar, and hitting that little star button. And that will send a reminder to you to let you know about the event that's coming up. So a second improv event is being added to the Altspace schedule to encourage more opportunities for stepping up, you know, and out of your comfort zone. So Mika is offering the Tuesday improv show on Tuesday, which is a nice compliment to the weekend's improv night, and Wednesday open mic night. And Altspace is continuing to offer special events associated with the 2018 winners of the AMA series. So this Thursday, join special guests discussing the VR Impact Award for Vision and Window to Our World, all part of the ongoing Ask Me Anything series with the winners. And this brings us to Friday, January 18th. Reggie Watts, yay, is coming back to Altspace, and he'll be pushing the limits of VR in his comedy and musical performance. And he's coming back for an encore performance on Saturday, March 25th. So expect these record-breaking attendance, and amazing performances as this multi-talented comedian, musician, and performer rocks it out here in Altspace. So if you're interested in creating an event here in Altspace, you want to attend the Create an Event, and it happens here about once a week. To learn more about that process, it's usually hosted by Schmidt Tech, so find that on your event schedule. The volunteers also offer the Altspace VR 101 multiple times a week, and that's going to be your opportunity to learn all about how Altspace works and what all those crazy buttons do. So check out the calendar for the next session and come join us. And once again, check out the events listing on Altspace for any movies, meetups, any wide variety of activities throughout the whole week. So we hope to see you at these events and hope to see you hosting your own very soon. Thanks, Mark.
Okay, thanks, Jay. So before I go on to Altspace news, I do apologise for people in room 2 which are having some audio problems. Hopefully one of the admins will be able to sort that out for you. So
the good news is it's recorded here in Space One, so hopefully we won't have any audio
Yes.
issues, and people can review that on your YouTube channel, right, Mark?
They can, yes. So if they can't find it on YouTube, they join my Discord channel. They will find the link to the video in there. Okay, so Altspace news. So with the improv night battle with Soseki and Stevie Boy last weekend, it had 4 winners, with 2 tied for first place. Third place winners were Don and Versus. Second place was George, and the winner was Mika. Talking about geography, it was a hoot. If you want to step out of your shell and into the spotlight, check out Improv Night and Open Mic Nights here in Altspace. So this is a short news and updates episode today. That's all really what we have for you today. But as always, subscribe to our channel on altvr.com /channels, and you can be notified of all of our upcoming shows, and you also our Discord channels for updates during the week. So that is all for this week's news and updates. So thanks to Jay and the other members of our news and updates team for their input and reports. And if you would like to help us out with the news and interviews, please see us after or contact us on Discord. And as always, see you next week, same time, same place.
Thanks, guys. Be sure to check out David58's world, too. He's here. He's here in the audience. Give him some emojis there, David. Let him know. You've got many events going on. Thanks for coming tonight.
Yo, they're back there. I was afraid to go back there.